Well, good evening, Yisbridians. Welcome to the Yisbrid Games channel. My name is Jacob Burgess. I am your host and community manager. How are you all doing? I hope you had a fine weekend. I certainly had a fine weekend. I got a lot of rest, engaged in some side projects, both last night and again over the weekend. It was very restful, and I feel mostly recovered from PAX. Last week we had PAX. We just kind of all got home from PAX last week. And last Thursday, if you missed it, it will be up on the YouTube channel soon. It is still in the Twitch VODs. We brought our demos from PAX West, and we brought them here to you for both the sequel to Nirvana, or the sequel to Valhalla, which is this game right here, one of the games that we publish, Nirvana. And we presented that to you. We played through that, and we also played through our new game, World of Horror. One of the new games that we're going to be releasing, World of Horror. They were both fantastic. Sarah Sorende has just put it up in the chat. If you are here watching this on YouTube, it will be either to my right or to my left, depending on how YouTube decides to upload it. So check those out, and we've kind of got a recap. But today, what we are doing is we are beginning, because we have, before PAX, we finished up playing through the visual novel, that cyberpunk bartender adventure, Valhalla. We wrapped that completely up, and then went to... Oh, sorry, I got distracted by chat there for just a second. We wrapped that up. We wrapped up Dream Daddy on Thursdays, and now 'tis a new streaming cycle for us all. So welcome for this, the inaugural stream, where we were playing our game by our partners at Witching Hour Studios, Masquerada Songs and Shadows, which is, in fact, how I got introduced to Yisbrid Games and how I ended up in such a vaunted and lofty position. But before we start going into all of that, as always, at the top of the show, a huge thank you to our mods, who I see here in chat. We have Robert Merlot and Sarah Sorende. Thank you so much for being our mods. You are both absolutely fantastic. They were both volunteers for PAX as well, and are mods on our Discord, which is where we generally hang out at all times. We had a lovely stream. I believe began by a community member and somebody hanging out in chat right now, Hoktar, of beautiful, wonderful animal gifts, and then puns, because we just released a new emote today that was requested by the community and done by community member I Am No Lionheart. The Pun Jail, it has been uploaded to YouTube. It is awaiting approval, so once it is uploaded to YouTube, Twitch, not YouTube, once it's uploaded to Twitch, you will all have access to it as well. So you can send people to the pun jail, and then they can break out again with other puns. I will never be put in there because, as we all know, I detest and just despise puns. Also, I've been known to lie from time to time. I see some new names in chat. I see Stabby Tabby Cat, who I got to hang out with and eat a couple of very tired, very quietly, wonderfully companionable breakfasts with at PAX. It was absolutely fantastic. Sarah Sorende says, Jacob, I embroidered you an entire thing for that. Ugh. That is correct, you did. It's right here. It's fantastic. Oh, everything fell over. Oh, I broke everything. Robert Merlot says, rule number 1, Jacob lies. As the community manager, Jacob does not always lie. In his personal life, he might fib, he may stretch the truth a little bit, but I always come to you with that hot, accurate news that Yisbrid Games is known for. Hot. That's not what we're known for. As a matter of fact, Yisbrid Games is known for publishing very spirited, wonderfully lovely, beautiful games, because we are an indie games publisher and we have a lot of really wonderful partners. You can see some of the games behind us if you would like more information about what we here at Yisbrid Games do. Joining our Discord is really great. And you can also check us. You can check us out at yizbrid.net if you want to take a look around. We also have a wonderful merch store. If you already are familiar with our stuff and you like some of our games, we have a lot of really sweet merch and a lot of cool pins and everything like that. We'll have the pin that we had for World of Horror from PAX West up on the store as soon as possible, and our Discord and community will be the first to know about it when it does. Also, you can follow us on social media. Like every company has, it's at Yizbrid Games on, we're pretty much on every major platform, social media wise, and if by every major platform you mean Twitter and Facebook, I got you. But our social media manager, her name is Meredith Gerber. She's absolutely fantastic, and now that PAX is over, we are kind of kicking things into a bit higher gear so that we can talk with our community a little bit better, because we have 2 games that are coming out soon. And we are actively working on doing some of the stuff that got put on hold from PAX West, which is absolutely fantastic. Our chat bot seems to be out of commission, which is sad. Okay, let me see. I'm going to take just a couple of seconds, because that's not right. Let me see if I can get this fixity fixed. Do. Hey, bot. Hey, Bacarina. All right. Yes, the mandatory technical... Oktari says, the mandatory technical difficulties break. Hey, okay, the bot seems to be back. Hold on just a second. Let's just test some commands for just a second. Quote 2. What is quote 2? Maybe I did that wrong. Huh, the bot does need resuscitating. I'll check that out. Oh, did the bot get... Oh, the bot got kicked out. Oh, well, you take something for granted. Well then. That stinks. Huh. Well, that is not something that I can fix while we are live. That is something I'm going to have to fix later. Yay! Okay. Huh. I guess we'll manage without it for now. I apologize to our mods. Your job may be a little bit more difficult this evening, but we will get that fixed. Huh. Well, that stinks. This is Welcome to Life Before Bots. Panic in the streets. Panic in the streets. Anyway, we are going to be playing Masquerada Song and Shadows tonight. I have a whole bunch of tabs and lists laid out before me so I can share some pretty cool news for you. I'm very excited to be playing Masquerada Song and Shadows because, as I was saying before, it is how I got introduced to Yizbrid games. It was one of the very first role. If you don't know, in some of my other areas in my life outside of Yizbrid, I am a working voice actor and a games writer. And this Masquerada Song and Shadows was one of my very first big titles, and one of the very first things that let me know as a voice actor that I could hang, because I got cast alongside a ton of other amazing voice actors. And this game was, if you don't know, this was recorded in an ensemble fashion, which means that multiple people were in the booth at the same time, which isn't usually how video games are recorded, but because acting is reacting, it helps to have somebody there to bounce everything off of, to talk to. It's really cool. Voice actors usually perform in a vacuum, and it's the power of our imagination. And it's part of the training and part of the experience of being a voice actor is to be able to respond to somebody who isn't there and to kind of do everything by yourself. But Bright Skull Entertainment, who were the folks that did the directing and casting for this, specifically Michael Surix, who is, I'm happy to say, now a friend of mine, was a friend before this, and we became closer after this, did an amazing job and an amazing casting for this game. So you're going to hear folks like Jennifer Hale, you're going to hear Matthew Mercer, you're going to hear, at some point, me in the game. I will point my character out. As a matter of fact, I brought just a handy little visual reference for my character, just in case you wanted to. We also have a pin that we sell on our website based on Oli. This is a two of a kind. This was made by a fan of Masquerada named Bitter Wanderer, who made this for the booth and brought it to PAX West 20, I want to say 16? Could be PAX East 2017. Hey, there's Bitter Wanderer. Bitter Wanderer is in fact in the chat right now. Hello! I will always be grateful for this. Made one for me and sent it to me. He lives on my nightstand. I brought him to Studio Yisber to show him off. This is Oli, and we will eventually meet him in this. But we have a full voice cast. We play through the very first part of this game. I'm just going to throw out a whole bunch of cool information as we go along. I have my controller. I have a lot of gumption. I have my favorite shirt because I couldn't find my Masquerada shirt. Actually, I used it to work out a couple of days ago, so it's probably in the wash back at home. So I wasn't going to wear that because it is stinky-dinky. Anyway, let's get to the game. Bitter Wanderer, you're fantastic. I will always be grateful for this amazing, amazing thing. Oh, there's the pin. Hold on, I can show off the pin. Is pin. Yes. Okay. If anybody has any questions or anything about the game, feel free to shout it out in chat. Yes, it's good pin, yes. Alright, let's hope that nothing broke. So let's go with the in-game scene. We go to here. Yes. Is game? Hey, is game. It's so nice. Okay, is game. Okay, we move the game. We move this. Yes, is game. Is Jacob. He's double check everything because Jacob is a little bit rusty. We put this thing in here. Yes, that is the right one. We put this in the left ear. Here we go. Yes. Also, please let me know if the levels are okay. Nobody has complained about the sound quality versus sound quality of me. Levels, other audio terms as well. I'm a voice actor. I know these things. So I'm going to assume that everything's okay. We're going to play through the prologue as if we haven't played this game before. The music is absolutely incredible, and if it's something that you're interested in, it's by... Let me just make sure that I get the name right here. That would be Josh Welshell, who can be found at jw.bandcamp.com, where you can support them, and I think download the album, if I'm not mistaken. Because the music is freaking gorgeous. It's absolutely gorgeous. Let me bring back the chat. Okay. Sarah Serende and Hoktari said the game volume could maybe come down a tiny bit. Okay, let's do that. Oh, man, I love particle effects. They're so good. These particle effects are great. Da, 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 da. We should bring the master volume down to 80%. Yes. Excellent. We shall return to the game. Sibwow, Jacob, can you do a voice doing another voice? Yes, I can. With preparation, it's not something that I am comfortable doing on the fly, but it is a thing that I can do. It's very difficult. Or at least I find it to be difficult. So I generally need preparation. Okay, I don't know why I'm using this. We do the prologue. Hakidoki. Gekyoru says, nice cup, Jacob. Who was it? This is my favorite mug. I call it Cappadocious. Or Cappy.
We did it, Cyrus. We're in.
Save your relief, Amadea. We're not out of the flames yet.
Cyrus, we must keep moving. Bretha, secure the west wing.
Come. We must head to the Hall of Bearings. There are still some of us that are unarmed.
Ooh. Use the left stick to move. Very well. Going around. Oh, this is so gorgeous. Oh, man. Also, just to let everybody know, I haven't played through this game, like, fully myself. I've played through the tutorial a couple of times. I've played the demos that we've had. But I haven't actually played through the whole game by myself. Okay, teach me how to play the game. Alright, I guess I'm just gonna hit X and we're gonna do it. Yeah, let's do it. Okay. Yes. I have done it. How do I make go? Okay. Ah! Okay, hold R2 to attack enemies. Excellent. Your companions automatically acquire enemy targets in range. Moosefilled Cat says, are we going scroll path again? Oh, that's right. When we did this a while ago, we went scroll summoning. I love summoning classes, so I'm leaning towards yes. Your companions automatically acquire enemy targets in range. The red bar represents a companion's health. That's nice. Press X, circle, square, or triangle. For skills, press the same button again to confirm cast. Some skills require a target or target point. Focus shield. The yellow bar represents focus, which absorbs incoming damage. The yellow arc around a character's feet denotes the shielded area. Yeah! Sweet. Alright, chop him up, buddy. Let's see. Pause for tactics. Red is bad. There we go. Let's do it. Yeah, get him. Get him. Boy, it's been a long time. Get in the door. Get in the door. Get in the door. Let's go, buddy.
No! Stop them!
Okay, this is Coldstream Wash. I can't really hit more than one person right now? Yes. Let's let you get in closer and then hit everybody with the big thing. Pick a ground point. How about that point? Unpause. Good. Press L1 to enter and exit tactical pause during combat. Huh, joke's on you, game. I figured it out. Meh. While in tactical pause mode, you can issue commands. You can also pan the camera freely while in pause mode. Press L1 again will return combat to real time. Okay, we'll do that. I'm gonna help. Ice Blast. Cirrus launches an icicle that pierces through multiple enemies, dealing damage and placing a water tag on them. Yes. Ah, I can hit 2 people over here. I will do that. Ba-ba. And now I will do that, which is Ice Blade. Strikes the target with an ice imbued blade and activates elemental tags. Cool. You have an elemental tag. Do it. Oh, move out of the AoE. That's good. Yep. That's good. And we'll hit you with that. Yeah, we'll just do it in real time. In the heat of battle, companions might go down. How saucy. Oh, they mean fall over. I knew that. Revive fallen companions during combat by moving near them and pressing and holding X.
Damn it. They've tunneled too far in.
We can chase them.
Forget it. There are more than enough Mascherines here. Both of you take all you can and bring them to the troops.
I will tell Invidius. He should be done with...
Miss?
What? Cyrus, I'm not going anywhere. Not before that bastard is killed.
Yeah, let's
Neither am
kill
I.
some dudes.
Both of you listen. If we are to stand any chance at winning this, our men need these Mascherines.
So let Invidius take them.
And what if Portieri await him on the way back? Tell me you trust him, or anyone else, to defend against them.
Okay.
Cyrus.
Honestly. Then go.
I don't trust him either.
And Amadea,
I can fight, Cyrus.
I know you can. Which is why you need to go with Lysandra and Invidius. They'll take care of you.
But...
No buts, Amadea. Now go,
Oh.
both of you.
I will be back with reinforcements.
No buts. This is a no squat
Dare do
zone.
anything foolish without me, Cyrus Gavar. Understand? Cyrus.
Yes. Now go.
This is some top tier frickin' VO right here. Moosefeld Cat says, this game is clearly a Jacob gets to rest his voice game.
Oh, I mean it. But understanding and complying are two different things now.
She's not going to be happy with you, sir.
Ooh.
The number of times I've heard that.
Well, maybe you should listen, buddy. Ah, skybeams. Oh. Go in the hole? Oh, no, that's not where the... Can't go in the hole. Go back this way. With all the notes. Oh, that's really nice. Oh, particle effects. Particle effects is good. Ooh, folks. How you doing? Here. There we go. Cycle between companions during combat with right and left. Crowbeak asks, can we turn the master volume back up and just turn the volume down? I'm having trouble hearing the voices. Yep, we can do that. Just give me a second to move things around here. We turn that back up. And we turn the music down to 80. Yes. Yes. Excellent. Alright, well, that should do it. Let me know how that goes, chat. I pick a ground point. Okay, this is a combo. There we go. Get him, buddy. Okay, so we do this one first. Okay, now you have a tag, and now you're dead. Because, okay, you're just getting super murdered by a whole bunch of folks. You didn't let me do my cool combo.
We aim for the heart. Avestus will be trying to escape. We cannot let that happen, and we cannot afford to wait for Lysandra's return. He will be long gone by then. We must do it ourselves.
That
So you're
sounds
splitting the party.
dangerous, sir.
Null, we have broken into the heart of the White Spire. There are few lines of danger we have left to cross.
Well, sir, if this is how it has to be, then let us do it.
Thank you, Null, and your men as well. Umber will remember this when they fashion the laws of freedom.
But not you, sir.
Come on. We have a man to kill.
Oh, buddy, you know what's coming. I went up the wrong stairs. I went up the wrong stairs 'cause I didn't go towards the quest point. La 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 la. Into the quest point. Yeah, we actually sell the we have one of the Mascherines. You'll see it spinning for the loading thing. We sell those. I should get one.
Cyrus, it doesn't have to end this way.
I am truly sorry.
Go, sir. We've got you covered.
Chase him down. Oh, my kingdom for a sprint button. Hey, guy. What's up, buddy? Yeah, shoot you with one of them things, and then, some skills apply elemental tags on affected enemies. When an elemental tag is activated, additional effects are invoked. The elemental type of the activated tag determines the invoked effect. Dracus, hello Dracus. Welcome, thank you for joining us. Use Coldstream Wash to apply a water tag on enemies. Use signature attack Ice Blade to activate the water tag and deal a burst of damage. Well, let's do that. Okay, there. Ah, a refreshing burst of damage. A cool drink of burst damage. Let's pause. Get this. We hit them both. No, that's not what I'm doing. Yes. Yes. Yeah, hit them both. They're both red. That's good. And hit them both. Good. And now we do that burst of damage. With the Ice Blade, yes? We did it. It was very nice. Ba-pow. Oh. Was he shooting rocks at me with his drum? He was shooting rocks at me with his drum.
What? Where is Avestus?
Safe.
Where?
The corridors of the registry are twisted. You know that.
Just like its leader.
You don't mean that.
Yes, I do. And you know it. Just because you have that cape on your shoulder doesn't mean that you are blind to the injustices of this broken city.
Cyrus, please.
You know its insides are corrupt, its ways foul.
That's Jennifer Hale.
And even if I did, what then? We are but single entities, Cyrus. How much can one person hope to achieve?
Nothing by themselves, but with people who believe in them, who believe with them.
I'm sorry.
Lucia, please.
You have already cost the city too much. This must end.
Nah, you already know what's gonna happen. You knew. You knew. Aw, right on your tuchus.
I am so sorry, my friend. Have any last words?
She sounded so tired
city
there. This is
Needs
excellent.
to change, Lucia.
Goodbye, Cyrus Gavar.
Oh, she's very good. Ah, she got a sad face. Oh, goodbye, Mascherine. Oh, got very foggy inside that building all of a sudden. Really good music. Und that was the prologue. Let's start a new game. This difficult setting is perfect for players that are looking for a gameplay experience that is neither too hard nor too easy. Story mode is the easiest difficulty setting. It is meant for players new to the genre who just want to play for the story. Enemies have less hit points and have longer cooldown on abilities. I think we can go with normal. Let's go with normal. Normally I play games on story mode or easy mode. There's no shame in that. But I feel like challenging myself a little bit by playing on regular.
Ships, ships, ships. Nowhere else in a midnight belt there are so many damn ships. Is it true though? You say a moment you lay eyes on that city, a demon possesses you. It's where all magic comes from, they say.
Demons. Huh.
Hey.
They also say the pipe will kill you. Yet, here we are.
That's Matthew Mercer.
Yeah. The whole trip I tried not to, Cicero. But you made a promise. Going back here ain't gonna do you no good.
I made a promise to my parents, too. To feed them. Give them a better life. I need the money, Varl.
And the question is, are you willing to pay with your soul for it?
I suppose we'll find out.
Into the shadows we go.
Whole city's in a
Breathe
big
it
ass
in,
cave.
Cicero. The smell of a bad decision.
Ah, smells like runic spices to me. Ugh, and sewage.
You joke about it now.
Relax, Varl. I'll see you in a 5-day. I promise.
A promise. If you break it, I swear to 7 sisters that I'll come down to the pits myself to wrangle your skinny neck.
I'll see you
I
when
like
see
that,
you,
dude.
Captain. Fits or no.
Kitty. I love you, Kitty. Yes. That stool. Ah, that's right. You can kick. Yep. Yeah. Fruit. Look at that fruit go. Bottles.
Sir.
Sir,
Relax. You are the coach hands I was told to expect?
that's us. Elena Toth, sir.
Ricardo Toth, at your service.
Ah, yes.
Coaches nearby?
The magic Uber
Just a
drivers.
minute this way, sir.
Frida Wolf, who plays the female of that pair, whose name I just looked at and now escapes me, during the session called them the magical Uber drivers. Not a good day, but you got a kitty, and you're fishing. So you're gonna swoop down and swoop a few fish? Yes, swooping is bad. But you got a kitty, you're fine. These bottles, get them out of here. Oh, music's lovely. Oh, would you look at that? Skewered lamb legs, ages, but I'm hungry. You think they'd spare us a bite? In exchange for a few years of our lives, perhaps? Yes. Oh, look at all this atmospheric stuff. That's very nice. Can I kick these boxes? I can't. Hey, it's a floating book. Floating book? That's right. So much lore. Alright, maybe we'll dig into that later. Oh, okay. Well, I can at least go and, like, collect it. Purchasing a boat? No, I'm not purchasing a boat. I just got here. I want to go look at stuff. Alright, so that's our sweet ride. Purple. I like the gold filigree. That's very nice. Ooh, that's a nice one. Ooh, I like that one. Oh, I like that one very much. Oh, that looks like a sweet, like, hearse. I like that a bunch. That's nice. Get. Look, somebody came and already kicked over all these apples. Can I go down that ladder? Can I push that guy? I can't push that guy. Meow.
Flashy. I expected the registry to be spending more on dealing with the war than printing up their carriages.
Yes.
Oh, actually, sir...
Don't get me wrong, I love the finish, but...
Sir, it's this one.
What?
Forgot that part.
The less attention
That's
we
really
draw,
good.
The better for us, anyway. Come on, let's see if this butte can get us through the...
That's excellent.
Ages.
Presence out, all of you. Make no trouble for us. You'll have none yourselves.
Sir, do it.
Despoiler 98.
That's
Yes,
it,
Matt
boys.
Mercer is
Stop
voicing
by
the main
again.
character.
It was a pleasure.
They're getting bolder by the day.
I would have liked to have seen how bold they felt if they knew he was an Inspectore. I bet they would have thought...
Ricardo.
Hear that, boys? An Inspectore.
You mean you no trouble?
Words spoken behind a
You all have a good day. Well,
The Inspectore will fetch us some. We don't need
Meltalar says, hello, Jacob. Hello, Meltalar.
truly a pleasure.
Ready yourselves.
I have no special abilities. I am regenning a little bit of health, though. I do enjoy that. Yeah! Just get him. Nope. There. Stabby, stabby, stabby. I am allowed to murder in the streets. I'm an Inspectore.
So, Ricardo, you watched me fight.
He more than watched, sir. He was practically gawking.
Sister?
Relax. All I wanted to know is why you seem so surprised.
Well, 7 Inspectores and none would stoop to a level to have contadini like us present to watch them train.
Doesn't mean you can't steal a glance from the West Wing. The upper levels provide quite the view.
Draka says, when in doubt, stab it
If
out.
you don't mind me saying, sir, you're awfully comfortable around us.
What do you mean?
People like us, I mean, contadini, maskless.
You mean people who have lives and dreams and all? I think I'd be more worrying if I was uncomfortable, no? Oh, it's been so long since I've heard that.
I heard what?
Slow down, please. That.
The singing?
The Pale Isle. For a city this dark to have a heart so bright. Let's go.
Some nice Clydesdales there.
This is new.
Extra security measures, sir, since the war began.
So many unanswered questions. But what I really like so
Business?
far is that this
Transport.
feels lived in.
transport? I see.
Problem, Elencio?
Carry on.
Carry on my wayward son. They'll be pleased
That wasn't
when
very
you
polite.
are done.
You don't expect them to treat war criminals with lightness, do you?
I'm sorry, sir. I didn't mean to.
No.
Ooh, backstory.
Stop the coach, please. I think I'd like a little time to myself, if you don't mind. I'll make my way up to the White Spire when I'm done.
Of course, sir. We'll be at the stables if you need to find us.
Excellent. Yes. Well, let's just pick up that little lore bit there. Thank you very much. Yes. Any lore bits down here? Hello. Apparently, you slaved for 12 years to get real drunk. Here, let me kick over your bottles. I've helped you with your first step. That is not a pile of leaves. That's a big tree. Oh, I do like how the trees fade out to let you see behind them, though. That's really cool. I like that a lot. Yes. Kick that bottle. Kick that bottle. That bottle. This bottle. All the bottles. Yep. Those bottles, too. Hey, buddy.
Hey, aren't you forgetting something?
I'm not.
Oi, I'm talking to... Of all the souls, I never thought I'd get to see you again.
What do you want?
What do I want? I want you to have a taste of what we went through because of you.
Ooh, punchy time.
Oh, the mouse has teeth.
Yes, most mice do.
Let's see how well he bites.
All right.
We've got this.
Ouch. Yep. I got nothing. Plot battle. Catch it and see.
The man who lives like a coward deserves to suffer like one. Valencio,
Yeah.
Attention.
Oh.
We war, Silencio.
Well,
Do you understand that?
that
I didn't.
Do you
That is so good.
understand?
oh,
Yes, sir.
Your masquerine is to be used against the mask runners of the city, not against its citizens. Exiled or not. You have demonstrated a sore lack of understanding with regards to the utilization of masquerines. You will unbind from your masquerine and have the privilege of its company revoked for a period of 10 days.
oh, that was lovely.
Keep me waiting any longer and it'll be 30. Go.
Get the heck out.
You lucky bastard. If I hadn't been out for a drink...
This time, someone's picked up some habits.
Why are you here, Cicero? A man with your reputation must be either mad or desperate to return to the city.
Here, read it.
Summoned back to Umber at the request of the Verone, your exile will be revoked and you will be granted a grand sum of... So what? You're back for the money?
Mad or desperate.
And do you know for what reason you've been called back?
If you can decipher anything from this cryptic mess, please.
You need to see a Vestus.
Accompany me? I think it'd be a good time to hear what's been going on.
You mean it'd be good to have a bodyguard?
I
Well,
was
yeah.
trying to be nice.
Come on. He's in the White Spire.
Actually, I'm gonna pull up the cast list. Do. Because I have the cast list up on the computer, but I can't click off of the game to get to the cast list. And Shadow Cast. Yes. Yes, thank you very much. Get in there. Give me that cast list. Thank you very much. Full cast, thank you. Alright, there we go. Alright. Let's go. Bottles? 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 Yeah, get them bottles. Them bottles got bottled. Oh, somebody didn't make it out of the quiet order. Well, that stinks. They probably talk too much. Get them bottles. Oh, let's take this cup with me. Get them bottles. Yeah, no, that bottle. Get. There we go. Chicken. Kick the chicken. Can't kick the chicken. Ooh, weird fungus growing on that tree. That's nice. Oh, that's nifty. Yes, cluck chicken. Cluck in fear of my unmasked might. And get them bottles. Good. This is such a, like, sit back with a cocktail kind of game.
Would you look at that?
Huh. Elysian stones. I'd have expected the war to curb trade a little.
It did. For about 3 months, until the countries across the belt realized how much they missed our work.
And so they decide to send their traders to a country steeped in civil war.
It isn't that bad. The bloodiest sons have all set. We're just cleaning up what's left of it. In fact, I think in a few years it'll be completely over.
Huh.
Let's keep going.
Alright. Can we go this way? No, we have to click on the glowy bits. But I can kick over all these baskets. Yeah. Yeah. I feel mighty now. Get your roast beef here. Best beef in Ombre.
I want it! We don't care. You're at least a week away from another rotation. I'm the best firebrand here, and you know it.
Get lost, Travis. You know there's no way you're going to get it.
Yeah, Travis.
Were they arguing over a masquerine? Aren't there enough to go around?
The war. Ever since your brother gave out all those masquerines to the mask runners, the death toll on both sides has been great.
Because the masquerines are where the magic comes from.
Masquerines.
So long as they sit upon a dying face, to the dust they go. And now, the city is running out of them. Everyone's feeling it. The guilds, the mask runners, the registry. The Vegelus even suspect that in the next 50 years or so, there'll be fewer than 100 masquerines left.
But there were thousands before. Surely 5 years.
5 years have crippled this country, Cicero. I am sorry. That did not come out as smoothly as I had intended.
You're tired. I understand.
You would, wouldn't you? Well, let's not keep Avestus waiting.
Tristan is voiced by Crispin Freeman, who has done a whole bunch of stuff. Boop. And yeah, I mean, you can hear how good these folks are. Yeah, get them. Oh, dude. Oh, nice. Dagger and smallsword. That's lovely. No, don't want to go over there yet. Oh, wait, do I? Oh, it's comment on the background.
What are they up to?
You don't recognize it. That's Gavar's Caprice. I'm surprised it took you so long to spot it.
So a fighting style. Wait, is there lore over here? Yeah, there's lore over here. Get it. Oh, music is really killer. Lore. So that means that they don't know how to make masquerines. They're running out of them because if somebody has it on when they die. That's pretty cool. There's a kitty. Kikazi says, purple is lore, yellow is a side detail, green is continuing story. Got it. Thank you. Metalupus says, yes, beware the chickens. Very wise. Do not F with the chickens.
Any idea why the old man wants to see me?
Not a very solid one. One of the Regenti has gone missing. And these walls should not be to this conversation.
Okay. Oh, God, I love me some intrigue. Grey Blood Gavar keeps coming bad like a bad rash and just as unwelcome every time. The writing is super solid. It's over here. Hey, what's up? I wonder what they're talking about. It's cold? I don't know what they're talking about. Ice cream? Guy wants more ice cream. He's like, there's not enough gold in this ice cream. Whether it was just as spiry. Mooseville Cat says, damn it, now I want ice cream. I kind of want ice cream too. The prospect of leaving home is terrible. Someday we'll find a... Oh, Mascherines. Wow. Okay, so that means, based on this side conversation, the Mascherines won't work outside of the city. Ooh. That's exciting.
Here we are.
Tell me he's changed, at least a little.
Have fun finding out.
The weight spear. Oh, it's that guy that our brother was trying to kill. That sounds fun.
In all the 20 years that I have spent perched upon the spire, not once have I seen my city so broken.
Tristan was telling me the war's almost over.
Over? When does a war end? When the trumpets of peace sound? When the mask runners are dead in the gutter? No. It ends when it ceases to echo through every street, or shadow every face. It is over when the halls that it has emptied fill once again. This war
Vestus.
is far from over. I trust the past 5 years have treated you well?
They've been
Peter Jessup.
Kind.
Kind. Is that what you call those years you spent throwing all your coin at barkeeps? Fleeing the grip of sobriety?
Oh, that's a good line. Fleeing the grip of
Cavalli
sobriety.
Fields may be located across the belt, but it's still within the registry's vigil.
And so is plagued by your rats. Why am I here?
The answer is all around you. You've been to the docks. You've walked through the grounds. How many portieri enjoy the company of Mascherines?
Tristan told me. The city's losing too many of them.
We must learn the secrets of the Mascherines. Learn how to stop them from disintegrating upon their wearers' death.
So you've been using them all this time without
suited for the
looking into
pugilist.
them.
Widen your mind, Cicero. You think I called you here to bury your nose in dusty tomes? You are not the first that I've spoken to of these matters.
File!
A regenti of mine was tasked 3 months ago to explore the annals we have on Mascherines. You are here to find him.
How long's he been missing?
He missed sending in his last report due 20 days ago.
And you've sent no one else?
Ophina and Corvus were sent to investigate.
Corvus is a
What
good
did they
name.
find?
That their songs were shorter than they expected.
Both of them?
Ophina was found hanging in her room, hands tied, wrists slit.
Yike.
Corvus's body was not so fortunate.
All right.
Whoever it was had resources. Wit, knowledge, finesse. It's a pity the two before you managed to find nothing apart from their own deaths.
Yike.
So you called me back to feed me to the dogs?
No, I called you back to find my regenti. If the canines come at you while you're at it, well...
You're a fool if you think I'll do this.
I'll think much more than that if you turn away. Especially if you read the case notes. You might find the name of my regenti interesting.
Razatov.
You two were acquainted, were you not?
Anything else?
Only that you are to breathe no word whatsoever to anyone else regarding this case. Everything else you need is in those notes. Arm yourself in the Hall of Bearings. Then see what you can find. His office in the East Wing is probably a good place to start. That is all.
Yeah, that is all. Yeah. Kikazi asks Jacob on a completely random note, do you know when the Pun Jail emote will be available on Twitch chat? That's up to Twitch. I submitted it this morning, so we'll find out. Alfred says, also my art hand is ready to illustrate emotes. All right, excellent. You're in the Discord. I will be reaching out in the next couple of days. New chapter reached. Case notes updated.
Survived the trial, I see.
Barely. The bastard's still as oily as ever.
Careful. Walls have ears. So, was I right?
This is about the Regenti that's gone missing. Razatov.
That's the one? Didn't he...
Saved my life. Yes. Hephaestus used that against me.
So now you're on the case, too.
Any advice, then?
Just... try not to die. We've lost enough Inspectores as is.
You can bet on that. Now, I need to read these notes first. Then to the Hall of Bearings for a Masquerine. Still have time to accompany an old friend?
Why not?
That's so nice of you, Tristan. Who is probably still drunk. Excuse us, lady. Jeez, we're walking here.
My brother is missing. At least let me speak to the Valencio.
Your color isn't welcome here.
A member of the Blue
Calden
Guild.
is Rick D. Wasserman.
A curious sight indeed.
He was my voice coach for,
You can take care of
for a little
yourself?
while and helped me
Not
put
a
together
child, Tristan.
one of the demo reels on my website.
Really?
Get out.
Give me lore. Give me Masquerine. Give me this, whatever's going on here.
At ease.
I was not told to expect you, sir.
I don't suppose you were.
Valis.
Here I am. And I need a Masquerine.
Right this way, sir. I do apologize in advance. Our selection of Masquerines has diminished since the war began.
It's all right. I'm not picky.
That is Sarah Amala. Who is in, she's the female freelancer voice in Anthem.
I'd like
And
a
pretty cool.
Masquerine now, please.
All right. First things first. Your element, sir.
Cyrus? What are you doing?
Sir?
What? I apologize. What was the question?
Please excuse me, I was having a hallucination.
Right. Of course.
Okie dokie. Fire. We have the gifts to burn and smelt, to set aflame pyres for his glory. Earth, and shape the soils to raise the earth, to feed our strength and fashion temples. And seas will roar and clouds will cry, not for broken heart, but to pay obeisance. And the winds will carry our tale through lands to hearts of foes to spread his reign. Like the very wind that bends their will, the position of an air brand in the midst of battle is unpredictable. Those who dance on gales and bend the breezes are constantly in motion and are armed with the abilities that cripple and displace those that attempt to obstruct their currents. I think this is the squirrels. Yeah, I think it was air. I think we're gonna go with air, because that's where you can summon squirrels.
I'm an heir, Brand.
And the last time you used a Masquerine?
5 years.
Vamus tests?
Distinctions.
Accreditor?
60th percentile. Explains why I didn't turn out to be one of the Vegelers.
All right, sir. It'll take me no more than a heartbeat.
We need the Masquerines, Cicero. You're its custodian, and you're an imposter. Going around with that stupid cape of yours? Have you forgotten where your
What's with the
loyalty
capes?
Are you almost done, Valis?
Just finished, sir.
These two ghosts are arguing. It's really annoying.
You've started, brother. Change. That's what. Change for the Contadani, our people.
Oh, this is
Here it is,
tense.
sir.
Come with me. Come with me, Cicero.
No.
Sir?
Thank you, Valis.
Alfred asks, Jacob, has having a public-facing portfolio helped you get freelance gigs, or is that sort of thing best done through an agent? Both, because I can do both union and non-union work. I have an agent, but I also have an agreement with my agent where I take outside work, because an agent is a partner. You're not working for your agent, ideally. It shouldn't feel that way. So I take my voice work where I can get it, either through an agent or things that I find myself. Or sometimes people approach me. Those are the best ones. When people are just like, hey, I got a job for you. Great. That's just like finding money on the ground. Skills menu. Press the touchpad button to open the skills menu to purchase abilities and upgrades. Switch to the skills tab to view and augment the skill trees of your party members. The number of remaining skill points for the selected party member is displayed above. To learn a new skill, use the up and down button to navigate to the skill. Press X to learn the skill. To upgrade a skill, use the directional buttons to move to the subsequent nodes of a learned skill to purchase the upgrade. Press triangle to assign or replace skills in your selected party member's hotbar. Hot bars are better than cold bars. Use R2 and L2 to scroll through your party members. Neat. Let's get them squirrels. Und skills. Passive skills. Cicero gains a plus 2% focus, health, and mask charge regeneration boost. He also gains a 3% attack speed boost, movement speed boost, damage boost, skill cooldown, and damage. So this is the make everything better skill. Let's put one there. And Windswarm. Conjures a squirrel apparition that flies towards the enemy. The apparition deals 10 base damage and will attack up to 3 times, targeting the next nearest enemy after the previous one. Squirrels. Thank you. The squirrel silences enemies for 5 seconds, or 0.5 seconds. That's nice. Whenever the squirrel attacks, the caster recovers 10% of their maximum focus. Ooh, I like that. Ooh, I like that very much. Oh, excuse me. That came upon me very suddenly. This character has not joined your party yet. Nobody's joined my party yet. Cicero gathers power. Oh, Eye of the Storm. Sweet. Man, you can really take a lot of time to, like, fiddly with the abilities and stuff here. The White Spire Concourse.
There he is.
Who's this?
Calden Azarus, mariner of the Sorelle del Mare.
You're Calden.
You know him?
Yes. No, well, Razatov mentioned that he had a brother before, but he never said very much.
You knew my brother?
Is there a reason why he's here?
I know my brother's missing. Inspectore Corvus came to me 2 weeks ago.
Oh, the guy that died real bad.
I'm sorry.
It's not that, Inspectore. I want to help find my brother in any way I can.
You don't know what you're getting yourself into. You haven't heard anything from Corvus because he's dead.
He's super dead.
Listen, Calden. Sail the winds back to your guild while you can. You don't want this.
Why?
Because this is not the
I
business.
totally do. I brought these gauntlets and
Anyone
everything.
within the White Spire see you with me.
All right then. I suppose all I can ask is that when you find him, please, I'd like to know.
Kaladin does have amazing taste in facial hair,
You
I
were
must
just
say.
going to let him go?
What?
It's his brother, Cicero.
Temporarily Arise says, my internet's been acting up, so this message gets through. See you all in the VOD. We'll see you in the VOD.
Oh, this'll rub the old man the wrong way.
All the more reason to do it. Now that both of you are settled, I have business to attend to.
All right.
Thank you, Valencio.
Blue Guild Punch
Have
it on.
fun, you two.
Inspectore, I must...
A few questions does not guarantee you a place in this investigation, Mariner. I'd like to make that clear.
So the Blue Guild is sailors?
Good. Now, we're headed for your brother's office. I'd like to ask you a few things on the way.
Hoktari says, one blue absolute unit. All right. Well, we've been going for a little while, so I think, let's see here. I think it might be about time for a break. So let's switch over. This seems to be a good spot to take that break. Let's go back to the host scene. All right, everybody. So we're going to take a 5 to 10 minute break, and then we'll be back after that break for a little bit more Masquerada Song and Shadows. We'll see you all in 5 to 10 minutes. Don't go away. See you in a bit. Bye. Do all of these things if you need to. Very good. and Sudden Jacob in 3, 2, 1. Sudden Jacob. Well, hello everybody. Welcome back to the Isbert Games channel. I have a mouthful of cookie. My name is Jacob Burgess. I'm the community manager and host. We are currently playing Masquerada Song in Shadows and having a wonderful time. We have learned a whole bunch of new terms, and I have to take notes, and there's a lot of intrigue, and the plot is already really freaking cool and all weavy and kind of oddly complicated, and I am super freaking into it. God, I love RPGs. Despoiler 8 says, also, we could totally hear you when you first left, so I think you might have left the door open or something. A lot of background noise. I will be more careful about hot micing next time. That may have happened. It happens sometimes. Oh, that looked cool. Blah. Yes. Cool. I made myself some espresso. Despoiler 98 says, bleh. Bleh indeed. Alright, let's get back to it. Nope, that's the wrong one. There we go. Alright, let's get that Casas back up. I see people sent me DMs on Discord that said hot mic. I appreciate that. I saw it. I caught it. Thank you, though. Insidious Pie said, I assumed you did that on purpose, given that you were singing something about making noise. I mean, that sounds like something I would do. Alright, let's go.
So, fill me in. When was the last time you saw your brother?
Well,
Memory failing you already?
half a Missouri ago.
2 years. My.
Wait, there might be lore up here. Let us check if there was salted pickles. I missed that bit of conversation there. Alfred says, the critical thing is not to take your mic into the washroom. I have seen folks that have mic headsets and things like that and forget to turn them off or take off the headset. And then they go to take a really big Duke-a-Duke, and their entire audience can hear it. Hoktari says, hot mic is weird. I don't need to pierce the hill.
Don't write to each other.
No?
Bow.
This is it. His office.
Finally.
Finally, I can get so much work done in here.
Something the matter, Inspectore?
Yes, in fact. You.
Me?
You, Razatov's brother, whom I have heard so little from him about, who last saw him 2 years ago, and during those years you never spoke or wrote to him whatsoever. And now you're suddenly concerned.
Correct.
And you ask if there's something the matter.
Inspectore, the relationship I have with my brother is complicated, but he is still my brother. And if you doubt my concern for him...
I doubt your honesty. Are you certain you know as little about the cases you claim?
Yes. I assure you, on a mariner's moon, I promise, there is nothing I want more than to find my brother.
Let's go in.
They are very
Yeah.
good.
Let's see what we can find.
That's a bed in an office.
My brother slept here?
He was the hardest working of all the Regenti. Couldn't quite draw the line between a personal life and a professional one.
He never did.
That's a very important line.
Despite my efforts.
This is his work?
All the cases that he's had to work with before. He likes keeping them in the open. Watch his collection grow.
This case is large and relatively recent.
Thanks for noticing.
It's about
You shouldn't...
Cicero Gavar.
And this investigation is not.
You never mentioned how you knew my brother.
Who are you here for?
He was chasing me.
Didn't mean to upset you.
Just keep looking.
That's pretty neat. You're like, this case file is gigantic. Who's it about? Oh, it's about you. How did you know him? Oh, you know, he was the Moriarty of my Sherlock. This is... Joe Klingerman says this is a huge office. That's absolutely
certain
correct.
that there's something to be found here?
No,
This is a
I'm
gigantic office.
But yet you're searching through coal?
Do you think I'll find anything?
I don't think of a bed of coal when I'm looking for a place to hide things.
Exactly. That's...
Exactly.
There you
What's
go.
that?
If you could, Mariner. When you're ready.
You're a big beefy boy. You move this.
Tides? What is that?
They certainly don't look like they're born of the earth.
My brother was keeping Fae. What are you doing?
Those creatures reacted to something.
You think they've got a thing for coals?
I want it. I want it.
I think
Stabby Tabby Cat says I have to
this.
head out. Have a great stream. Thank you very much for joining us, Stabby Tabby Cat. Have a great
Hopefully
night.
someone can tell us. Put the dresser back in place, please. We should...
We should have an encounter with this weird
Wonderful. Here they come.
transformer. Squirrels. Get them. As a maestro, Cicero can switch between class stances at will. Stances grant various passive effects based on each class archetype. Cycle through Cicero's stances during combat with up and down. Stance Sicario. Sicario move quicker and deal bonus damage when flanking. Okay, so DPS. Passive areas generate high threat and offer less damage and suffer less damage in combat. Tank and dirges have a ranged audio attack and regenerate focus rapidly. Mage. Got it. Yeah. Alright. Now I just auto attack. There. Oh, that's cool.
I can see you can handle yourself in battle.
I am trained as a Pavicier. My physique didn't really cater for the other Medea.
I can imagine. Hold on.
Found something?
Perhaps it was a good thing those Fae attacked us.
Yes, that sounds great.
That mark that you see over there. The mark of Timerius Candle, a glassmith who works in one of the registry's wards. The Quiet Order.
Our next lead?
Let's go.
I like his Mascherine. The blue one there, that looks really neat. Okay, you know what? I need to read about them Fae. I'm gonna read about them Fae. Paper Fae. Never before have I seen Fae made of paper. Truly, it baffles me from whence they came. Certainly Razatov has something to do with this. Perhaps I will learn more as we progress. The Fae of Umbra have been around since before the city was constructed. In the Silent Ages, before the first colonized the lands of Umbra, there were creatures made of stone and wood, which didn't bleed when cut, which didn't age or grow. They were the Fae, and they have persisted through the epochs, continuing to vex the citizens of Umbra. No one knows where the Fae came from, or how they've managed to sustain their presence. They do not seem to need to eat or breathe, and there have been no sightings of juvenile Fae. All that is known about them is that whenever they are found, they have shown signs of adapting to their surroundings. Where they are found in caverns, they are often made of stone. Where they are found in forests, they are made of bark and branch. What magics of the world they have imbued in them is uncertain, and as much as the Vegulists have tried to understand them, little has been made in the way of progress. The Fae, though territorial, are fortunately wary enough of humans that they mostly confine themselves to the Dementicate ruins, where they are most commonly found. Adventurers who are exploring the depths of the ruins, however, must be cautious. The Fae are known to be hostile towards any who infringe upon their territories. So these are library Fae. February. February. There's something there. I'll work on it. I like the snare drum roll.
Cicero.
It's neat.
Lucia.
Hey,
I've
Lucia.
already made some new friends.
Yeah.
Part of the
Did you just
investigation.
come back
The
from
old
killing
man
my
took
brother?
my advice.
Cool.
Your advice?
After what happened with Corvus and Ophina, nasty business that was. Anyway, he sought my opinion, and well, here you are.
So you're the one I have to blame. Why weren't you put on the case?
I'm too valuable.
Sure.
Where are you off to?
The Quiet Order.
Excellent. We can travel together then.
You too.
Come on. I'll tell you on the way.
So you told the Vestas to call for me?
It was either that or do it myself. I think the choice was clear.
And the others?
Well, Ophina and Corvus are that, which leaves 5 of us. Darius and Pasha are off in Altamir spying on the Zealots. Riva's down in Rune investigating the murder of one of our diplomats, and you... well, you were farming.
Well, yeah.
So you don't know anything
I got
about the
exiled.
case?
I know the Regenti Razatov is gone, and I know that we lost 2 good inspectores trying to find him.
And you wanted me to be the third?
You were better than all of us, Cicero, you know it.
I don't know. Let's just go.
Yeah. Let's just go. Actually, let's get everybody's skills up to par here. Yup. Okay, big beefy boy gets bigger beefy boy. Increases mask charge regeneration by 2 per second. Increases attack speed by 30. Yep, beefy boy gets beefier. That's a cost 2. I've got 1 thing. Yeah, let's do that. Faster stuff. Okay, so she's not part of our party. Got it. Okay. Can't upgrade her stuff. Oh, I thought that was a person. I thought that thing of plants was a person. I was like, that's a weird hat. That's good. Maybe I haven't fully recovered from PAX yet.
So, Sorelli.
Calvin,
Calvin. You're brave, standing on White Spire soil.
you say it as though there is something I should fear.
Certainly not. Not out here, at least.
She's so good just texturing and layering in all these little subtle emotions. Oh. Moosefield Cat says, I don't know if we know that she killed our brother. Nah, I don't think so. I don't think we'd be so chumly with her. At least I hope not. Yeah. Fight each other. Collect lore. Get it. Collectibles. Neat. All right, Uber drivers.
There you
Let's
are,
ride.
sir. I hope everything is well.
It is. Get the coach ready, please. We've got places to go.
Coach.
Mariner, maybe you'd like to follow the twins. Get acquainted?
A rather obedient bunch.
What's this about, Lucia?
What?
Don't tell me you just happened to be in the spire.
Happened, well, Have I ever told you about the beggar who was too astute for his own good?
Lucia.
He dies at the end of the story.
You have. Many times.
The mask runners are getting stronger.
What do you mean?
They've taken over the Quiet Order. That's why I'm headed there.
Since when?
A few weeks ago. 5 years this war's been going on, Cicero, and those worms have only gotten stronger.
Does that mean the brother died 5 years ago?
That's why you encouraged Avestus to bring me back?
They say it was
so
20
I could
days
be your
ago.
resource? I have a case to solve.
Cicero, please. You're the only one who...
Quiet order. Go.
A ride would have been nice.
No, you walk.
So, Mariner. Mariner.
Are you trying to say something?
He's trying to say Mariner.
Why do they call you that? Do you sail out onto the belt often?
Not anymore.
Oh, well, you used to?
Before I settled down.
Settle down?
I'm in charge of an orphanage now.
With children?
No, cats and dogs, I'm sure.
Oh, I love animals. What?
Eyes on the road, Toads.
Oh, Ricardo.
Elena, please stop bullying your brother.
You sweet boy.
And Ricardo.
Yes, sir?
Just keep going.
and Ricardo, you just sit there and look pretty. Good job.
You both stay here. I'll come find you when I'm done. So this is the business you were talking about. Lucia told me about it.
You met her? We've been expecting her. She's supposed to help us find a way in.
Yeah, I ditched her back there.
She got caught up with a few things. Should be on her way.
And you're here for...
the investigation. There's someone I need to see inside.
This would make a really cool tabletop setting.
We've got Portieri pushing all the walls we can, but the mask runners... I think our men are just getting tired.
How did you lose it in the first place?
The Portieri that managed to get out say that the mask runners just appeared from the streets. Happened too suddenly. They lost the ward overnight.
Well, I'll see you later.
I suppose you will.
Give me the lore.
The longer we wait, the colder our lead.
Who said anything about waiting?
You did.
I said I'd see him later. Nothing about waiting in
that. Yeah. Oh, no. Can't go there yet. Gotta go up here. There we go. I'm just gonna look at all that. No. Ward's overrun by mask runners. Got it. Okay. Can't go this way. Ghost runners or mask runners haunted. Kitty sounds. Alright. Well, let's go in this way. I just don't understand why the quiet order. A good question, if there was one. Huh. We'll go this way. Into the poop pipes.
Mariner, you're a strong man, aren't you?
Hey, beefy boy.
Give this a little tug.
Ha ha ha. If you could give this a little tug, yes.
It wasn't secured.
I wonder why. Come on.
Things I do for you, brother.
Closed it behind you?
The place.
I did. What is going on?
Closed it behind you. You ripped it off the hinges.
Been taken over in the last 50 years. It's been through frontal assaults. Nobody thinks about drains.
Because that's where the poop goes, Cicero. That's where the poop goes.
Rather interesting place for mists.
All over the city. This has been an increasingly common sight.
Everywhere.
Sometimes even in the streets.
Oh, that's what that stuff was when the brother died. Mists. Whoop. Whoop. What's going on now? Oh. Oh, that was weird. The controller just like automatically moved to the side. Mask charge bar. The blue bar represents a companion's mask charge. Mask charge is generated passively and consumed to cast skills. Each class has its own unique way to generate additional mask charge. Yah! Sicarios generate mass charge via movement and automatic attacks. Dirges generate mass charge when they remain stationary on a point. Ah, cool. I like Dirge. Yeah! Get him, squirrel. Okay, well, this is a lot more damage. Stab it, stab it, stab it, stab it. Good. Oh. Go, squirrel. Yeah. Stab it, stab it. Boom. I like the
this
squirrels.
mist was becoming more common?
Only in the last few years, yes.
And Fae, have they been more common as well?
You think they're related?
You don't? It's quite a clear connection. The Vegelers probably have something on this. We can ask when we get back, but for now...
We should keep moving.
We should keep moving. Ooh, that's a big boy.
The Quiet Order should be that way.
What are they doing?
Whatever it is, we will have to go through them. Are you ready?
No, you killed that person in the weird overalls.
Got your backs.
Go, squirrels. Oh, get out of there. No. Go, squirrels. Ah, get out of there.
That hurt.
Masks are powerful skills that can be activated to change the tides of battle. To activate a mask, mask charge must first be expended using skills. You can activate your mask when sufficient mask charge has been expended. Let's try it. Oh, neat. Extra attack.
Sorry.
Ow. Ow, ow. Get back up, big boy.
Sight you are.
Yeah, stab it, stab it. Squirrels.
Better me than them.
Yeah. Stab. Cool. Alright, let's assign some points. Point tests. I have 3 points. This costs 1. That's nice. Whenever the squirrel attacks, the caster recovers 10% of their maximum focus. I like that. That's extra defense. Every attack can vulnerability for 2 seconds. Enemies suffer 5 bleed damage per second for 3 seconds. I'm gonna go with vulnerability because that means I can support. Yeah. 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 Alright. Beef boy to more beef boy. Okay, yep. Beef boy to higher beef boy.
Mask Runner.
I'm doing the skills pretty quick because it's not
Roma
super interesting.
What if they try to kill us?
Then we defend ourselves. Simple.
I'm going for beef boy. Beef boy is becoming more beef boy. Typically in like Dragon Age Inquisition and things like that, I usually like really get down to the nitty gritty when it comes to my character or the main character, and then usually everybody else I auto upgrade. I don't usually do the micromanaging thing. Now if you're talking about it like Final Fantasy Tactics, then I get into it.
You'll be fine. Come on.
Please. Come on. Damn it.
He knows he's a big beef. He's like, come on, Ladders and I don't get along. Get him. Press L3 to instruct a companion to stand ground. Press the touchpad button to access the party behavior menu to configure the AI of your companions. Ooh. Switch to the party behavior tab to access the behavioral controls of your party members. Change the AI behavior of your party members by configuring how the AI uses them. Use the arrows to prioritize which abilities your party members will use during combat. Wow, you can get really granular with this. Here you may disable AI control completely or set the minimum mass charge required for the AI to use abilities. Wow.
I've got you.
All right, let's go to party behavior. Yep, that seems good. Let's go with cast on enemy with the lowest health. I like that. Squirrels. Excellent. Get out of the AoE. Get out of the AoE. And stab.
With you walking
Excellent.
around in all that blue, we don't stand a chance.
What do you...
This one's got wide hips. His trousers should suffice.
Get changed.
His shirt isn't even going to cover half my chest.
He's got wide hips.
Oh, fine.
Yeah, get changed, buddy. There you go.
Impressive tattoo. Hadn't thought you'd be the type.
Yeah. Thanks.
What's it about?
Are you here to investigate me or my brother?
I don't know. Play your cards right, buddy.
Come on.
Do.
They must have heard us from here.
There's enough food to last them weeks.
An outpost.
See what you can find.
I don't understand. Of all the wards, why this one? I've heard all it has are softies, and it isn't defensible, and it's so close to that damned White Spire. Why here? Of course, I asked. They said the Herald wanted this place. Specifically, I don't know why. I asked, but Mateo couldn't tell me. And I don't know enough about the Herald to guess, either. I just know the Herald wanted this ward real bad.
Anything interesting?
Whoever wrote this talks about a figure called the Herald.
Maybe his name is just Herald.
Wait for the Herald's command, nothing else.
I'm gonna imagine his name is Herald.
I don't know.
Harold the Herald.
Never heard of him before.
Then he must
That's
be
what I
here.
think.
Or I might not be as knowledgeable about the Masquerines as everyone in this damn city seems to think. There doesn't seem to be anything left for us.
But you're a criminal. All criminals obviously know each other. Ooh, stuff. Squirrels. Yay. Stabby. Squirrels. Nope, not squirrels. Come on, squirrels faster. There, squirrels. Neat. I like the stance switching. That's really cool. And squirrels. Moosefilled Cat says, I don't think you're a criminal. I assume you were exiled because your brother did a treason. Entirely possible.
Is that?
A Masquerine? Ages. They must have missed it under all this filth.
And it's raw.
We'll have to find an Artigiani and Fabra to help us touch it up. We can't be seen walking around with it like this.
You intend on keeping it?
Gotta get them raw
I won't tell the
Mascherines.
registry as long as you don't.
All right then.
Like a sweet cocoa nib. This masquerade needs to be decorated first. Neat! We can equip, like... Ooh! Oh, that's a cool looking one, too. Ooh, that looks neat. I like that a bunch. Alright, let's get out of the weird glowy poop place.
All right.
Quiet order. Commonwealth.
Now what?
As opposed to the
Now we
uncommonwealth.
look for our glassmith. We should start with the central marketplace. I think it's through that corridor.
Man, I really do like all this weird glowy moss. But I really hope it's not this world's poop. Enno the Tonberry. Hello there, Jacob, and all the Disbird crew. Hello, Enno the Tonberry.
Color-coded?
Green for produce, red for smithing, teal for leatherwork.
And glassware?
Yellow.
Yellow. So they had to break in here to further the investigation. The war Ombre, I should say. Is a man. No, says the man in the white spire, it belongs to the rich. No, say the man in the Samara, it belongs to the Masquerada. No, say the man in Moscow, it belongs... Wait a second, I didn't write this. Bioshock. So that is a Bioshock reference. I think it was put in there because the director of this, Bright Skull Entertainment, Michael Surix, did the directing on Bioshock 2 and the DLC. He did the casting and directing for Bioshock 2 and the DLC. Worked for 2K Games.
Looks like our glassmith's taken off.
Hopefully he left something for us to find.
What are you thinking of?
Orders, receipts, anything that might flesh out his connection with Raz.
I'll keep an eye out.
Oh, Raz. He's got a nickname.
I found something.
What is it?
An order for 500 glass bell jars.
Who signed it?
Raz himself. His signature is...
Hey!
Hi.
Fine day, fellas. Aren't you supposed to be... the gate?
Oh. That guy's me. That was me.
Indeed. We should hurry.
I forgot that
The
was
order he
me,
placed for
but
the
that was
jars
me.
Supposed to be delivered to a house up that street.
Completely forgot that was me. Oh, not that way. That was weird. Sir Surrender. We had the same realization last time you streamed this bit. That's right, because we went through this introductions, but that was months ago. That was months ago.
They're in a hurry.
Something must have happened at the gate. We should keep moving.
Yeah. You had this really sexy sounding guard guy yell the gate. What's in here?
Marco? Marco, we're supposed to be...
Oh no.
You're... Get them!
Watch your flanks!
That's fancy talk for watch your ass. Oh, get out of the AoE. There we go. More stab. Squirrels! Let's go back. Yeah, it's a dirge. Get out of the AoE. There we go.
What was... We don't have time. Come on.
We don't have time. Gex says, I forgot that was me as a fun sentence. That is a fun sentence. Ah, it's all bloody.
More searching, less cursing, Mariner. So here lies our shipment.
But what was he using them for?
It had something to do with that Fae in his office, definitely. Other than that, though...
So they say tides as like a swear word. Which implies that, like, somebody says, I got the tides when they have diarrhea. Or the tides are upon me. That's my interpretation, at least. Ah, world building.
Woundsbane. My mother's favorite.
Oh?
It's a natural disinfectant.
Gex says they're inside a cave, right? High tide is probably a bad thing.
So,
that's true.
One of those kids.
You don't want to hear the stories. This fights for a dozen a week.
You and who?
Well, mostly with... I don't know. People. Forget it.
Mostly with my brother who's dead.
Paper. They're all clean, too.
Paper. Just like what the Fae were made of back in his office.
Well, there's all this blood on the ground, too, buddy.
There.
I don't understand.
The blood.
There's blood elsewhere as well.
Well, look at the pattern. That blood was dripped, not spattered or spilt like the rest.
What are you saying?
This blood here, in this circle, it was shed deliberately. The only question is what for?
Hey, Lucky Annie just gave 500 bits plus 50 for September. Thank you very much. Says, hey everyone, just dropping by for a few before I head off to sleep. Thanks for all the puns and tolerance of puns in the Discord today. Have a good sleep, hey Lucky Annie.
So.
Thank you.
Tides? What?
Don't cut
mend
your
it yet.
hand.
What are you testing, Inspector?
All right, Mariner. Now would be a good time. My palm, Mariner.
Did we just...
Heal me, Calden.
Hold your ground!
Ah! Being attacked by paper airplanes. There we go. Stab. Squirrels. Good.
I can't believe it. We just summoned Fae. No one else in the entire city knows how to, do they? Tides? How did my brother even...
It doesn't make sense.
What?
The blood. Too much spilt in too many directions. There was a fight. People.
I'm not sure that...
A fight in a place like this? Coincidence? Highly unlikely. There was a purpose behind this bloodshed.
What?
Unlikely to kill. To capture them. Incapacitate.
And then bleed out?
You think someone's taken my brother?
And left this
Well, yeah,
place
if no how to do it, they would
blood-dried
take
and
them.
strewn around. Why? Why would they do that?
Explosions.
All right, Renia. We...
Don't.
Fancy meeting you here with the baby.
Your child is wounded.
Don't listen to him, Renia.
The Mariner is a healer. It may not be too late.
Please.
Masquerine off. I'm not asking again.
Olaf, please. If he meant to kill us, we would not be standing.
Answer my questions and the Mariner will tend to the child.
Anything, please.
When you claimed this ward, was there a man who owned this house?
We saw the Herald leave here carrying a body. It's how I knew... thought it was empty.
Was he alive?
He was struggling when I saw it.
Then they have him.
Calden, tend to the child. Who is this Herald?
Heal that baby.
Our leader, who speaks on behalf of the lady.
The lady?
She's lost much blood, but she will survive.
Thank you. Lady bless you, thank you.
Who is this lady?
Hey, lady.
Locked. Move aside.
Portieri! Calden, cover their necks in the blood.
What?
Do it!
Oh, King of Tuesday Night says, my friend, thank you for your content. I hope my messages do not reflect poorly on this poor dude, for I am drunk and not in control of my own self. Thank you for being you and providing us with wonderful content. You are more than welcome. I am simply providing this content on behalf of Yesward Games, but we appreciate it.
Inspetore. Senencia Vitris, sir. I see the old Cicero Gavar has not forgotten how to defend himself.
We're fine.
We were given orders to bring you to the Valencio, sir.
Everything is fine here. Go away. Thank you.
Thank you.
Don't worry. Just go outside.
Senencia, just a quick word. How did you get in?
After you left, the Valencio ordered a couple of us to follow you. He knew you'd turn up something.
Damn it, Tristan.
There.
Hey, I got scrolls for you. They're right there. Isn't that nice? Get out of the AoE, switch stance. Get back into melee, switch stance. I like that. Activate ability. Summon squirrels. It's a good combat system. More combat systems need attack squirrels. Are we... What are we doing? We going over here? We going this way? What's up? Our one friend just ran off? Okay. There we go. Yeah, let's do it. Stabby, stabby, stabby. Ouch. Okay. I'm not invincible anymore. Right. Okay, get up. Me. On your feet, Mercer. More folks. There we go. There we go. Ah, get out of the airway. Switch to instance. There we go. Oh. Yeah. Squirrels.
Come on, sir. The Valencio's in the marketplace.
In the marketplace.
We've got this.
Ooh, that's a lot. Well, Tristan's a badass. Koshinden subscribed at tier 1. They have just subscribed for 2 months. Thank you. Dracus asks, do you get other swords? I don't know. I think I've got points to spend. Robin Merlot says, oh, I think you've got 2 points to spend in skills. I think I do as well. How much is this? That's 3. Well, we can get a new ability. Let's see. Dervish spins in a cyclone, moves in a line. 40% damage reduction boost and dealing 15 base damage per second to enemies in their way. Neat. Whirlwind. Kikazi, if you would like to answer that question, if it's not a spoiler, please do. Conjures a whirlwind around the caster for 5 seconds. For those of you on YouTube, Dracus in the chat asks, do you get other swords? I don't know the answer to that question. Kikazi in the chat is going to answer it. This skill generates more threat than usual. Caster swaps positions with an enemy or ally. Conjures a force field that sucks in enemies within 6 meters for 1 second. That's neat. Teleports to the target location, leaving behind 3 tornadoes that seek enemy targets for 5 seconds and deal 4 base damage per second. This skill generates more threat than usual. Okay. I think I'm going to hold on to my points. Oh, actually, you know what? I'm going to spend Beef Boys, though. Atomos Ring conjures 2 spheres of water that rotate around the caster for 7 seconds, raising their threat. Whenever a sphere passes through an ally, that ally heals for 5% of their maximum health. Sphere expires after 5 heals. That's neat. Caden releases an energy pulse to recover 40% of his maximum focus and taunts enemies within 5 meters for 5 seconds. Cool. Nearby allies recover 20% of their maximum focus. Let's do that. Flood, aura. Oh, wow. Okay, I'm sorry. I want to do this one. Kaladin gains an aura that gives him 10% damage reduction and absorbs 20% of the damage taken by allies within 5 meters for 10 seconds. Excellent. Yep. Yep. Cool. Oh, currently in combat. Can't do it in combat. Fine. Get the heck out. Still in combat, apparently. Oh, everybody's just running after. Okay. Apparently it's just combat time. Neat. Oh, I gotta go over that way. Well, let's do them skills. Alright, Beef Boy. You get to tank, bub. Increase damage reduction by 10%, reduces skill cooldown by 5 seconds. That's cool. Increases aura radius by 3 meters, and nearby allies gain 10% damage reduction. Oh, I like that. I like that. Yeah, 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 yeah. That's good. 2 points. Kaladin recovers 100% of his maximum focus. Each companion's focus and health becomes the average of the total maximum. That's too much math. This one. Good. Oh, and I can do mine too. Ha 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 ha. Squirrels. After the squirrel attacks a target, it splits into 2 weaker ones. Mask charge cost, however, increases by 5. Well, yeah. I mean, I'm not going to not do that. Stoic. Increases damage by 10% when there are no allies within 4 meters. All allies in combat gain a 5% damage reduction. Hey, let's do that, tactician. Hey, Lucky Anna asks, is your character schoolgirl? We're doing our best. We've got wind scrolls.
Valencio.
How are the other sections?
Majority have returned successful. Minimal casualties.
The Herald?
No sign. However, we do expect to wrest full control of the ward within the hour.
You follow me without my consent.
Consent is queen.
You're dismissed. It's good to see you as well, Cicero.
You used me.
Cicero, please.
I did not come back for this. Why do you think I didn't tell you?
I am sorry. I truly am. But if I had asked you to help us find another way in, you wouldn't have.
So you acted behind my back? Used me to kill my brother's people?
They have killed so many of ours.
Oh.
This sends a message, Cicero. A message that could potentially end the war.
Oh, Tristan, you
At
jerk.
what cost? I am not made of stone. I have a heart. But it goes out to my kin and blood before their murderers. And if performing my duties requires me to step over your ideals, I am sorry.
Rough.
I know you see your brother in them. I understand how...
You understand nothing.
Sinencia.
You can hear him go.
Get the Inspector and his companion their attires, please.
Ugh.
I know it may not mean much, but I am sorry.
But you would do it again.
Yes.
Inspectore.
We're going to gravel at each other under this tree. Yes. So much gravel under this tree.
We'll be here if you need us, sir.
Thanks.
Thank you.
I'm gonna go mope now. No, get this way. We'll go this way. More lore. Give me the lore. Yes. See that word over there? I know what fantastic is in. That's going too fast for me to read it. We're talking about food, though.
I'm sorry about what happened earlier.
That wasn't your fault.
Don't be. You're here to find your brother, not deal with my demons.
If you ever need help...
A generous offer, but I knew what I was in for when I returned.
Then why did you?
Did you know Avestis promised me enough crescents to last a lifetime if I came back?
So you're back for coin?
Neat.
Come on. We should speak with Kyrie. Hopefully she can tell us more about the Fae.
So what's the plan exactly?
We need to find out what Razatov was doing with the Fae. If anyone could tell us more.
It would be the head researcher of the registry.
This is for you, sir.
What is this?
A set of uniform. The Varone wishes for you to change into them, then meet him in the reception hall. We've a room for your privacy just over there.
Dismissed. Just a moment.
I'll be here.
I have to go change and look cool. Bet she looks awesome. He does. He looks awesome. It's that cape.
I hate it.
Why?
Well, forget it. Now come on, Avestis.
Listen, Cicero. I can see that this search for my brother has brought you to dark places.
I hope you know I'm not doing this for you.
No, because you're a
I
jerk.
never thought you were, but I'd like to aid you where I can.
Ah, we're on the same page then. You can start by not asking so many questions. Now, hurry along.
Why do you hate it?
Please, Mariner.
It's just a question.
Tell me why you hate your
Symbolizes
clothes.
Everything about me that my brother would disapprove of. And I am wearing it. Satisfied?
Quite.
You'd better be. Now come along.
I really like he's like, we're gonna be friends, and this is what friends do. So
makes me uncomfortable.
This is happening. Ooh, look at that thing. Cool. Yeah, that's one of the big Chinese harps. That's rad. All right, let's go meet the researcher.
Tragic circumstances, truly.
Certainly. And it is the responsibility of the Samora to offer support where we can.
And the registry is ever so grateful.
Ah, that's Dave Fenoy.
And there he is.
Judge Master, Barone. I apologize if I've interrupted something.
Not at all, Inspectore. In fact, I was hoping to see you personally to deliver the news.
Should I be frightened?
Inspectore, meet Tiziana de Felice, one of my finest marshals. The moment I heard you'd return, I understood that the White Spire must have been on hot coals.
Tiziana is Michelle
And
Lukes.
the Judge Master was ever so generous to lend the Lucas strength to our cause.
In what fashion?
She was cool.
The Marshal will be
I
assisting.
remember her
us
being
in
really
the
cool during the recording session.
Told her about it.
Of course. For the sake of our kin, we must set aside our differences, Cicero. But my words are wasted. I can see that you already understand.
So the Sorelli is part of the investigation as well?
I'm just here to...
As Razatov's brother, of course. As I said, finding him is reason enough to overlook the schism between the Samora and the Registry.
That is good to hear. I will admit that I am pleased. surprised, but pleased that the pride many scorn the registry for having has not clouded your judgment.
And I say gratefully the same. That the fallacious arrogance of the Luca hasn't stopped you from stooping to assist us.
We're politically sniping at each other.
I never liked politics.
Cunning bastard.
What are they talking about?
How big their
best
swords
to
are.
spy on us, I'm sure.
You think he's... Did Fabio tell the Crown about this meeting?
And share the opportunity to get the upper hand. I doubt it.
Then he's cornered you, hasn't he? If you turn down his offer for help, he'll have reason to bring it up to the Crown.
Citing my dissidence as reason for suspicion that I'm hiding something.
They'll conduct an investigation.
And they'll find out about Razatov and what he's working on.
Just what you want to avoid.
And if I do accept his help...
Then you'll have a spy among your ranks. But, given the choice between one rat from the Luca or the attention of the Crown...
He knows that I will not act against him.
Unbelievable. Any plans on dealing with this?
Other than keeping her out of the loop as much as possible. Perhaps an accident.
Lay a finger on her and a dozen more of the Golden Guild will be nipping at our heels. You know that.
I've always
Just casually
wondered how
talking about
different
murder.
things might have been if I'd made you a Regenti.
I may hate the beat of the city's politics, but it doesn't mean that I don't know how to dance to it.
Really? Because I don't think dragging along extra colors is in any way politically astute.
Hey, look,
Mariner
Anna
is
says
hiding
Masquerada,
something,
casual
and it
murder
might be connected
bros.
to his brother's disappearance. You brought me back to do a job. Let me do it.
Don't micromanage me.
I apologize for the delay. Tiziana is ready to assist whenever you are.
That would be now. We're on the way to meet the head Vigilis. Marshal, shall we?
Certainly.
Would you care for a walk, Judge Master? I believe there are a few trade routes the Dieci have set up that might be of interest to you.
A walk sounds magnificent, Varone. Thank you.
I hate you. I hate you too. Let's stroll.
So, Marshal, how much of the case have you been briefed about exactly?
Enough.
You have no questions that you'd like answered?
Inspectore, if you're attempting to goad out of me the extent of my knowledge about this case so that you can use it against me, I suggest you try a different tactic.
Ouch.
Do you have skills? Ooh. You do have skills. Increases damage reduction by 10% and threat generation by 20%. Everybody beefy. Nice. Yeah, let's do mass charge. More damage reduction. And cool. Alright, excellent. What you got there? You already got that skill. Let's max it out. Cool. Let's just... Everybody's tanking. Just a bunch of frickin' Shermans.
So let me get this straight, Marshal. You believe that I'm out to con you?
I do not dance the dance.
Joe Klingerman says, alright, heading
So
out
I
to
will be
bed, y'all. Have a good
straightforward.
night. Have a good night. Joe
Yes.
Klingerman, thank you for joining us.
You being called back is a sign that secrets are being stirred. I know you're keeping something from me, as the registry is keeping something from my guild, and I'm here to find out what. Is that straight enough for you, Inspectore?
Surprisingly so.
So you're here to spy on us?
Yeah.
You've never dipped your fingers in the pool of politics, have you?
Too bloody for my tastes.
Well, the Inspectore knows what's going on as well as I do, and that's all that matters. Now, if we're done wasting time...
I'm not a farmer. I have no use for your bullshit.
Never thought I'd ever see the insides of this place. The registry's always so stiff about sharing.
Just remember, we're here for Kyrie, not for sightseeing.
Of course. Lead on.
Books? Nope, nothing that way. Anything up this way? Nope. Okay. Follow the path. Got it. Oh, that's blood.
Trouble?
The silence is too deep here. Usually there are...
Watch yourselves!
Get them!
Come at me!
What? I've got squirrels for you. So many. Neat. More squirrels.
Take it.
Just
Yeah. Oatway says, when in doubt, squirrel them out. I agree.
What are you doing?
It is customary for portieri to stitch insignias of some sort. These have none, and they are poorly fitted.
What is it?
Nothing, just a thought.
A thought?
Don't bother yourself with it.
Inspectore, allow me to make something clear to you. There are two ways that this can go. The first, if you pay me with respect and honesty regarding the case, I will offer my full assistance. And as I have just demonstrated, I can be useful.
Do I want
like her.
to hear the second?
If you attempt to blind me with lies and fabrications, I can make this investigation very difficult for you, as I have also just proven.
Are you threatening me?
I'm
Yeah.
presenting options.
Look at her freaking horse
Fabio,
killer.
sure
That's
it
called a
was
flamberge.
On the
The
contrary,
whole point of it was
the
to
Judge
chop
Master
off
would be
horse
especially
legs,
displeased
and she's
by
just
that
fighting with it.
my forthrightness.
Shame to admit it.
The veils of deception set aflame, to the mask of lies do the same.
A song?
The bright chorus. It had once been the moral compass for the Luca. That was a verse from it. No one sings them anymore.
Make your choice, Inspectore. The wick of time is ever burning.
I suspect these are mask runners.
Why?
Just before this, we found evidence that has led us to believe that they have taken Razatov captive.
What would they want with him?
He was creating Fae.
What?
I don't know why or how he knows how to, but he was. And now the mask runners have him.
You believe they're after the head Vegelus as well?
If she knows about this, then perhaps.
I see. You chose well, Inspectore.
Now I don't have to bury this thing in your
Now,
head.
come on. If those men were guarding the entrance, Harry's still somewhere here.
All right. Okay, well, I think actually we're going to wrap up. I think this is a good time to kind of call it for the evening, so let's get back to big... Let's get back to big time. Excellent. All right, everybody. So that was Masquerada Song in Shadows. That is the first. We're going to play the game all the way through on Tuesday nights. Thank you very, very much for joining us this evening. If you want to hang with us outside of the stream, please join us on our Discord. It's super friendly and absolutely fantastic. We didn't meet this lovely guy yet. Bro, gosh. Oh, Ollie, let go. Ollie, let go. Ollie, let go. Okay, good. Anyway, thank you very much for joining us this evening. We didn't meet this guy yet. When we do, we'll have him pop up. I have a whole bunch of other cool information and trivia about Masquerada Song in Shadows from here on out. So this will be streaming again this Thursday. We have decided that for the month of September, we will play Skeleton Dance Party to kind of lead up into October, where we will then be playing Oxenfree. So join us on Thursday for our very first stream of Skeletal Dance Party. It's going to be a really good time. The trailer looks just wacky as all get out. I'm super looking forward to it, and aside from watching the trailer, I don't know anything about it, so I'm very excited. So we'll see you on Thursday at 5 o'clock and on the Discord all the time. Have a great night, you Aspridians, and we'll see you on Thursday. Bye, everybody. Good night.